Hello from Cancun, Mexico. Today I thought I would talk to you about the 5 things not to do in Cancun. And the first one is to forget your mask. Cancun is a tourist town who takes their health and safety very seriously. And so you'll see everyone around wearing a mask and you'll be expected to wear one too. So don't forget to bring your mask with you when you come to Cancun. The second thing not to do is to be afraid to take the bus. The bus system in Cancun is very safe. It runs until midnight and it runs very frequently. It costs 10.5 pesos or about 50 cents to take the bus. And it will tell you right on the front of the bus all of the locations that the bus is running to. And every bus runs through the hotel zone. So if you need to get back to the hotel zone, you can hop on pretty much any bus and sooner or later you will arrive back home. This brings me to the third thing not to do, which is to only eat at restaurants that you have heard of or chains that you can find back home. Take the bus downtown. There's a super cool park called Pulpas that has food stalls and desserts and elotes in the evening with a lot of great restaurants ringed around it. If you're afraid of not being able to speak Spanish, most of them have English menus and are more than happy to welcome tourists and will have some staff that will speak English. So get out and try a local restaurant. You will be treated to some delicious food if you do so. Which brings me to my fourth thing, which is don't forget to tip, especially your chambermaids, wait staff at bars and restaurants. Taxis, you don't have to tip so much, and it's probably better to take Uber rather than a taxi anyway, but do be sure and tip your waiters and waitresses. This is a town that relies on tourism, and just like back home, the waiters and waitresses rely on your tips to survive. Tipping in Mexico is super easy. You can usually just remove the last digit from your bill, and that's the amount that you should leave behind. And the fifth thing not to do is to forget your sunscreen. It is hot here. It is close to the equator, so you want to wear sunscreen. And if you have to buy it down here, it's going to be very, very, very expensive. They know the tourists are going to forget it, and so it's not unusual to see $30 or more for a small tube of sunscreen. So be sure and bring it back from home. As a little bonus tip, while wearing your mask, it is hot and humid down here, and it gets even more hot and humid wearing a mask. So you're going to want to hydrate often. So make sure that you bring your water bottle with you so that you can stay hydrated while you are down in Cancun. I hope you have a wonderful trip. You're going to love it here. Even with the virus, things are still a ton of fun. And I hope these 5 don'ts of Cancun have been helpful. Bye-bye.